Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be doing this time lapse of me making this doodle. I didn't have a plan for it, I just went with the flow and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out, so that's why I'm showing it to you guys. If ever you want to try and recreate what I'm doing or just have an idea of what kind of materials you could use, this is what you're gonna need. So to make these kinds of doodles, you're gonna need pens. So they kind of look like this. See, they have like a really fine point, and these are called Staedtler Tri-Plus Fineliner. Usually they come in like ginormous packs, so it's quite easy to find them. I think I got these at Michael's, but I cannot remember the price. Anyways. Then I used a marker. This is a Crayola marker. It's pretty worn out, see? But it's the Crayola Super Tips, so I also used that. Then what I also used is a sketchbook. I just have this normal sketchbook, just with white pages. I got this at Michael's for, I think, either $20 or $25 or like somewhere in between that. Also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and please like this video and comment something if you want. And also at the end, check out my previous video of me making this acrylic painting, and I'm super happy about it because it's my first own creation and I'm really happy to share it with you guys, so go check that out. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. So I'll be explaining how you can start doodling, but before starting I just want to say a quick disclaimer that these tips are my personal tips and tricks, and this is how I slowly learned how to draw this way. So if you disagree, it's completely fine. Everybody has their own way of learning things. So a lot of people think that doodling is very hard, but it's actually not. All you need is a lot of inspiration and ideas, and you need to think outside of the box, because doodling is a very free process. It's like whatever idea comes to mind, use it and integrate it into your artwork. So in the doodling process, make sure you're not looking at an already made doodle and copying it. It's okay to look at some for inspiration and ideas on some designs, but don't have it next to you at all times or you might end up copying it. So you can find some inspiration obviously on YouTube and Instagram as well, but I tend to turn more towards Pinterest because I find it easier to group all my ideas and inspirational pictures there, where everything is in categories, unlike other places where you need to search a little bit more. Now, when you start doodling, it's a good idea to have an idea about how your doodle will be placed. For example, will you be making different circles of different sizes, and if so, where will they be placed? Or are you, like me, making flowers, and where are they going to be placed? You don't necessarily need to draw their positions beforehand, but if that would help, then go ahead and do it with a pencil. At first, I would predetermine where everything would be on my piece of paper, but as you get the hang of it, you'll be able to doodle while going with the flow. So if you're a beginner, drawing the placement of your doodle is good, because or else you might feel a little bit lost while drawing and you might have a harder time filling your entire page, but it really depends on how comfortable you feel with this kind of drawing. So for this drawing, I decided to draw flowers where the petals are different sizes and shapes, which is a very important aspect of doodling. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but in this doodle I reused some designs, and that's okay as long as you don't use them over and over and over again on the same doodle and in the same place. It's okay to reuse them. When you draw, try and use all the shapes possible, like circles and squares and triangles, especially triangles. I find that shape is really fun to work with for some reason. Also, while drawing, keep your mind open, try out new things, draw lines in every direction and in different shades. Don't be afraid to mess up your drawing. Over time, you'll figure out what looks nice and where and what doesn't, and it happens not to make a good art piece, and that's alright. But when you draw something that doesn't please you, don't go through it right away. Try and hide your mistake or add to it to make it look nicer. Don't give up right away, because you never know when when an okay looking piece of art could look amazing in the end. Another fun thing about doodling is the combination of colors that you can make. In my artwork, I tried using many vibrant colors of the rainbow, not all of them though, but I wanted there to be a lot of colors popping out. So I surrounded every flower with a darker shade of the color I was using to make the flower stand out more from the others around it. But you can easily make your own combination of colors. You can choose to stay in the blue shades or the purples, or mix brown, blue, and have fun with a color like gold if you have any gold pens. Honestly, knock yourself out when it comes to colors. Now, at first when I started doodling, I had copied a couple of small doodles from other people, not to use them on my own art pieces, but just as a practice to get the hang of it, and that's alright. Also, I watched a bunch of videos on people doodling, and I actually have a book about Zentangles, which is a similar art to doodling, so you can go check that out for further ideas. And mandalas can also provide a lot of inspiration. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and please don't forget to check out my previous video.